Your primary responsibility each and every day, your main obligation each and every day, my friend, is to feel good. That's your main responsibility each and every day. And here's why. Because when we feel good, everybody wins. But when you don't feel good, my friend, right? Everybody loses, including you, my friend. So your primary responsibility each and every day is to feel good, right? Let's stretch that a little further, right? Here's the thing, the two things that everybody in the whole world is chasing that money cannot buy. Perfect peace. I'm not talking about a little peace here and there. I'm talking about peace which passeth all understanding. I'm talking about when your head hit the pillow, you sleep. I'm talking about it doesn't matter what happens to you in and throughout your life, you got your peace. Peace which passeth all understanding. Money can't buy that. And the other one is this, freedom of expression. Everybody's chasing freedom of expression. Everybody wants to be unadulteratedly, to be intentionally themselves, unapologetically, no apologies to nobody, no fronting. Everybody want to be truly authentic. Money can't buy that. In fact, most of the time, depending on who you're getting your money from or where you're getting your money from, it gives you the opposite. It takes away from your freedom of expression, or else it'll take away your money, right? Perfect peace and freedom of expression, right? That's what everybody's chasing, and that can be yours, my friend, and it doesn't require any money. It's just the right mindset, my friend, and living a high impact life with integrity, right? That's all it takes, right? And speaking of perfect peace, right? Let's jump into that a little bit. Let's talk about what irritates us, what takes away from our perfect peace. Have you ever been around someone that talks so much, right? A bunch of nonsense. They're not talking stuff that you can benefit or grow from, just a bunch of nonsense. Isn't that irritating, right? Isn't it hard to be around that type of person? Hopefully that's not you, right? And let's take that even further, right? You ever been around a complainer? Constantly complaining about what is not right. Even if something works out perfect, they still gonna find something about it to complain, right? You ever been around that type of person? Very hard to be around, right? And hopefully that's not you. If you're a complainer, have you ever got sick and tired of hearing yourself complain? Because you should. And here's why. You got to understand what complaining is doing. See, complaining is sinking your boat, my friend. Complaining is sinking your boat, right? Here's the thing. You got to understand complaining. You got to break it down. Complaining, it only makes whatever situation you're complaining about worse. That's all it does. It doesn't make anything better. It only compounds. It double downs on what's irritating you, my friend. Complaining is not your friend, right? Let's say your life were a boat, right? Each and every time you complain, you poke a different hole in your boat, my friend, bringing you closer and closer to sinking, my friend. Complaining is bringing your life closer and closer to sinking, and that's not where you want to be. I already know, because you want this year to be the best year of your life. You made the vow, you made the commitment, you made the resolution, my friend. I'm just giving you the information so it can happen. I'm here to help you, my friend. Just think about this, right? Rather than wasting precious time and energy complaining, because it takes a lot of time and energy to complain, and it's wasted. So rather than wasting that time and energy complaining, use the same time and energy to be the change you want to see in the world, my friend. That's the remedy for complaining. Use that same time and energy to uplift your life, be the change you want to see in the world. Besides, right? Besides, here's the hard truth. Complaining only attracts the very situation that you're complaining about right back into your life, my friend. Isn't that something? So complaining actually brings you closer to the very situation that you don't want to be, that you don't want to be around, my friend. Complaining is sinking your boat, right? Here's 3 reasons why you need to stop complaining, right? Number 1, here's the thing. This how slick complaining is. You don't even understand what complaining is doing to you, right? Complaining, it forces you to solely focus on the problem. And you might be asking, well, what's wrong with that? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'll tell you what's wrong with that. Complaining makes you focus solely on the problem, which takes your focus away from what's most important, my friend. Finding a solution. It's not about complaining about the problem. It's praying and developing to become a better problem solver. As long as we're alive, there will always be problems. And if you just sit and complain about them, you can't handle it. You gotta get up, put your gloves on, get your mind right, and solve the problems. Besides, it's the only way we grow. Some kind of challenge, some kind of adversity, some kind of pain. Right? Complaining is sinking your boat, right? And number 2, here's the thing about complaining. Complaining is not in your best interest, right? And here's why. Because complaining leads to an entitlement mindset. In other words, complaining leads to a poverty mindset. In other words, complaining leads and puts you in position to think that you deserve to get something without doing something, my friend. That's not the deal, my friend. Complaining is sinking your boat, right? And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right, that complaining is useless. Complaining is a waste of time. There's no need to complain, and here's why. Because life is always happening for you, not to you. Regardless of what it may look like or feel like, believe that, right? So when that situation comes that seems overwhelming, you still got to believe that that situation is going to help you to grow. It's going to help your life become better. And then guess what happens? It will, my friend. No complaining, my friend. Instead of complaining, just simply commit to be the change you want to see in the world, right? What do people complain about? I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough time. Well, did you ever think about the energy and the time you're committing to complaining, my friend? Complaining is not your friend, because complaining is sinking your boat, my friend. And when your boat sink, you only got 2 options. You can sink or swim, my friend. You can box or throw rocks. You can barbecue or mildew, my friend. You were born to be great.